Hey everyone, MSU's Brennan Quinn here at Breslin Center following Michigan State's 61-52 win over Northwestern. A game that kind of in the second half nearly got away from Michigan State, but managed to hold on down the stretch. They let a 19-point first half lead get all the way down to 4, but ultimately closed things out, I think, showing a little more maturity than maybe they had as recently as a few weeks ago. But in terms of a takeaway from tonight, I'd like to look at Cassius Winston in the second half for kind of the prototypical storyline of a freshman point guard who can do so much good and then in a blink do something that makes a coach lose his mind momentarily. And there was one moment where Cassius committed back-to-back turnovers in kind of a pivotal point in the game where Tom Izzo immediately wheeled around, grabs Tum Tum there and off the bench, throws him in the game, was kind of beside himself on the sideline. He walked down to kind of almost be alone to get away from Cassius Winston, maybe so he didn't grab him and throttle him, it looked like. But ultimately went over and talked to him very briefly. It seemed just to kind of collect him and then send him right back onto the floor. And it showed a degree of the confidence I think that Tom Izzo has and is developing in Cassius Winston, but also the fact that Izzo seems to know, or at least think right now, that Cassius Winston is by far Michigan State's best option with the ball in his hands. He really can attack and offers a scoring punch that Michigan State really doesn't have at that position and hasn't had in a while. So, and he rewarded him with 5 minutes left by hitting a basket that I'm pretty sure he's the only guy on the team that could have made. He just drove into a thicket of defenders right in the middle of the lane, contorted his body, and was able to get off a shot that a lot of guys wouldn't have been able to do. And he made it. And it was not the first time tonight that he made a basket like that. He had one in the first half where he kind of was able to reach around a guy and get off a shot that was really, really talented. And shows that, you know, he's just a crafty guy who was a gifted basketball player. And right now Michigan State needs to ride that. And it'll be very interesting to see him operating at point guard once Miles Bridges gets back and you have a post presence in Nick Ward, who's right now demanding double teams, and you have a scoring pop at that point guard position. When Miles Bridges is working on the wing at that second forward spot, this offense could start to look, I think, a little looser and a little freer and not be pulling teeth for every bucket. Right now, unless they're getting out in transition and trying to score quickly, it can be a struggle offensively for Michigan State. That half-court offense is still very stagnant at times, very difficult to watch. They went 8 for 25 in the second half, and a lot of it was because they got away from the transition offense that proved so effective in the first half. But we shall see. It'll be very interesting if Bridges can come back against Rutgers next Wednesday or the following game after that. So that will do it for tonight from Breslin Center, 61-52, Michigan State over Northwestern. As always, thanks for watching.